owning its problematic present. In America, at least, Iranian identity has never not been newsworthy, from the hostage crisis to today's Muslim ban. After the September 11 attacks, I began insisting on using it over Persian. I didn't want to stand for more convenient euphemisms. Little did I know 2012 would herald the return of the Persian. At least according to the Bravo cable channel, which that year unveiled the reality series Shahs of Sunset from Ryan Seacrest Productions. The show follows a group of well-heeled friends in Los Angeles, and Persian is thrown around as if Iranian never existed. But who could blame them? It was a bad time for Iranians. Since 9/11, we have been living in a winter of discontent after more than 3 decades of discontentment. Israel, Iran, and the United States play messy games of geopolitical cat and mouse and musical chairs across the ocean, and the temperature has plunged to cold warring with sanctions that have hurt Iran's people while helping the regime. Hot war talk hastened, but the old World War III nightmare continues to be dangled only as a threat. For Iranians, here, there, anywhere, it means living with the tangles of neurotic defense and justification. In the endless hangover from the glory of ancient empire, we dissect old realities complicated by new contexts. We explain to others, we explain to ourselves, naughty on and off flings with the West, the dysfunction of church and state, extra-religious fundamentalism fronting to mask secular economic feuding. It all adds up to never-ending identity angst that perhaps only an American can understand. Around the same time Shahs debuted, Asghar Farhadi's resoundingly universal 2011 feature film, A Separation, had artistry and coincidental timing on its side as it crept from the festival circuit to an Oscar. As the ticking of the nuclear clock grew audible, displaced hopes and anxieties clung to the film's ascent. Mr. Farhadi had said, "I think it's not only the best film, I think it's the film that has to win." And when it did, Iranians cheered on Facebook and Twitter. We won. For once, the diaspora and homeland Iranians were connected in a uniting cause, the love of great art. Iranian cynics, more invested than rappers in cred, piped up with their mix of hyperanalysis and haterade, jabbing while applauding. Was Mr. Farhadi, who received permission to make the film, in bed with the Iranian government? Never mind that at one point the government pulled the plug on production after his vocal support of imprisoned filmmakers. Was this another depiction of the unbearable difficulty of being Iranian? Never mind that the film's meditation on divorce, Alzheimer's, and middle-class family struggles should be filed under the unbearable difficulty of being human. Even when you win, you lose. So it goes when you are Iranian. Perhaps Persianness can fare better? The dreaded coming out of Shahs of Sunset had for months spurred tweeting Iranians to tar and feather, as if no one had witnessed badly drawn reality TV Iranians or seen a royalist offspring comedy of errors before. Long forgotten was the 2004 show Love is in the Air, the goofy chronicles of the real-life Pahlavi dynasty princess Anne Claire Van Schaik and her country music star aspirations. But now, in the shadow of political depression and artistic high, what does one do with Shahs and American specimens of Iranian descent? When the show was announced, part of me rooted for the delicious worst. For years, I've been writing about such a minstrel show, working on a novel about Iranian-American reality TV. I worried, too. But once I'd watched it, I learned how much more troubling the Persian label proved than the been there, done that, Kardashian, Real Housewives, Jersey Shore mashup that was the show. Plus, I wasn't above some giggles, gags of recognition here and there. Gigi, the show's resident Persian princess, whose baddest bitch spirit is a sham to all but her. Asa, the earthy, mystical urban artist with a flair for higher callings of the imitation Erykah Badu variety. Reza, the gay Iranian real estate whiz who deals only in funny